Close your eyes for a moment and imagine you're standing alone on a barren island, surrounded by endless seas. The wind howls, the waves crash relentlessly against the shore, and there's not a soul in sight. It's quiet, desolate, almost haunting. But suddenly, the ordinary transforms into the extraordinary. The sky splits open, a radiant light fills the air, and you're thrust into a world of overwhelming visions, visions that will change the course of human history forever. This is what happened to John, one of Jesus' closest followers. Banished to the remote island of Patmos, cut off from society, John found himself at the crossroads of destiny. In this isolation, he received revelations so profound, so vivid, that they became the foundation for what we now call the Book of Revelation, a message not just for his time, but for all generations to come. John didn't merely witness a dream, he experienced a divine reality. He saw a throne surrounded by angelic beings, a scroll sealed with 7 seals, and a lamb holding the key to unlock those seals. Imagine the weight of such a moment, the awe, the fear, the sense of responsibility. These weren't just symbolic images, they were messages from a higher realm, messages meant to prepare humanity for what lies ahead, a vision beyond time. Now picture yourself in John's shoes, alone, contemplating the vast horizon, when suddenly you're enveloped in a vision that transcends time and space. Trumpets blare in the distance, the heavens open, and you're drawn into a cosmic battle, a battle between forces of light and darkness, good and evil, hope and despair. John didn't keep these visions to himself. Despite the fear and uncertainty, he wrote down every detail, knowing that future generations, us, would one day need to hear these words. He understood that his mission wasn't just to warn, but to offer hope, to show that even in the darkest moments, light prevails. But Revelation isn't just a story of doom and destruction. It's a call to reflect, to prepare, and to rise above fear. It's a reminder that even when the world seems to be falling apart, there is a higher plan, a greater purpose. And today, we are invited to embark on this journey, a journey through mysteries, prophecies, and ultimately, hope. The Four Horsemen, a glimpse of chaos. Let's begin with one of the most iconic and terrifying symbols in Revelation, the Four Horsemen of the Apocalypse. These aren't just mythical figures. They represent powerful forces that have shaped and will continue to shape the world. The first horseman rides a white horse, carrying a bow and wearing a crown. He symbolizes conquest, victory, yes, but also the dark side of power, where domination comes at the cost of peace. Think about the countless wars fought throughout history in the name of conquest, the empires built on the backs of the oppressed. This horseman serves as a reminder that not all victories are noble. Behind him rides the second horseman on a fiery red horse, wielding a sword. He represents war in its most brutal form, conflict that tears apart families, nations, and civilizations. His presence reminds us of the constant struggle for power and control, a struggle that often leaves nothing but devastation in its wake. Then comes the third horseman, riding a black horse and holding a pair of scales. He embodies scarcity, hunger, and economic imbalance. His arrival signals a time when resources are few and inequality reigns. Picture a world where food is rationed, where basic needs become luxuries, and where survival becomes a daily battle. Finally, the fourth horseman appears, pale and ghostly, representing death. With him comes disease, plague, and the shadow of despair. He is followed by the abyss, a chilling reminder of life's fragility and the inevitability of mortality. These horsemen aren't just warnings of future events. They're reflections of the struggles humanity has faced throughout history. They remind us that challenges are inevitable, but so is the opportunity to overcome them. A world shaken to its core. After the horsemen, John's vision takes us deeper into the heart of chaos. He describes a great earthquake, so powerful that it shakes the very foundations of the earth. The sun turns black, the moon becomes like blood, and stars fall from the sky. Mountains are moved, islands disappear, and the world as we know it is forever altered. But this isn't just a literal earthquake. It's a symbol of complete upheaval, of societal collapse, of systems crumbling, of everything familiar being torn apart. It's a call to reflect on the fragility of our world and the importance of building a foundation that can withstand any storm. Imagine standing in the midst of such chaos. The ground beneath you trembles, the sky darkens, and there's nowhere to hide. Yet, even in this moment of utter despair, there's a glimmer of hope. The fall of Babylon, a lesson in corruption. As the vision continues, John sees the fall of Babylon the Great, a city that represents corruption, greed, and moral decay. Babylon isn't just a place, it's a system, a way of life, driven by the pursuit of wealth and pleasure at any cost. John describes how Babylon, once seen as invincible, falls in a single hour. Its riches turn to ash, its streets become desolate, and those who once reveled in its luxury mourn its sudden destruction. But this fall isn't just a punishment, it's a lesson. It shows us that nothing built on greed and corruption can endure. Babylon's collapse invites us to reflect on our own lives. What are we building our foundations on? Are we chasing fleeting pleasures? Or are we striving for something greater, something lasting? The New Jerusalem, a vision of hope. After the chaos, after the judgment, John's vision offers a final, glorious promise, the emergence of a new heaven and a new earth. He sees the New Jerusalem, a radiant city descending from the heavens, shining with the glory of God. In this city, there is no pain, no suffering, no death. The streets are made of gold, the river of life flows through its center, and the tree of life bears fruit every month. It's a place of eternal peace, unity, and joy. A place where humanity can finally live in harmony. This vision isn't just a distant hope. It's a reminder that even in the darkest times, there's always a light at the end of the tunnel. It's a call to live with purpose, to strive for goodness, and to trust that, in the end, love and light will prevail. Final reflection. So, what does this mean for us today? It's a reminder that life is a journey filled with challenges, but also with hope. The book of Revelation isn't just a story of the end. It's a call to live fully, to face our fears, and to trust in a higher purpose. Ask yourself, what is one step you can take today to build a foundation of hope, resilience, and purpose in your life? Write it down. Commit to it, because the journey to a brighter future begins with a single step. And remember, you're not alone. Together, we can face any challenge, overcome any obstacle, and build a world where love and light reign supreme. If this message resonated with you, share your thoughts in the comments, like this video, and subscribe for more inspiring content. Let's walk this path together.